Today we will discuss about the chapter quantum chemistry. Here the word quantum is derived from the word called quantum, which means energy packets. I'm going to discuss the quantum word is derived from the word quantum, which means energy packets. Normally what happens when we see an object, it may be continuous or it may be discontinuous. Sometimes it is continuous but it looks like discontinuous, or sometimes it is discontinuous but it looks like continuous, depending upon speed and our visuality. तो आमको प्राय टाइम गोटे जिनस लगे जे कंटिन्यूअस अच्छी बट एक्चुअली से डिसकंटिन्यूअस थाए. जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल फैन जेतेबेले चालू न थाए, नॉट वर्किंग, सेतेबेले द ब्लेड्स गुडी हम काउंट कर परे 3 ब्लेड्स आर देयर और 4 ब्लेड्स आर देयर, बट जेतेबेले से रोटेट करू था वी कैन नॉट एबल टू काउंट द नंबर ऑफ ब्लेड्स बिकॉज़ हमको लागे गोटे प्लेट मूव करला भली दैट लागे गोटे कंटीन्यूअस सब्सटेंस मूव करूची, बट प्रैक्टिकली सेठी तीनोटी ऑब्जेक्ट तीनोटी ब्लेड अछि जे कि मूव करूछंती रोटेट करूछंती. सिमिलरली एठी हम एनर्जी कथा डिस्कस करिबा. अल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन क्वांटम बा मैटर विषय डिस्कस करले जे मैटर्स have particle nature. On the basis of that, he derived a formula E equals to mc square. Then another person, Planck, se कहले matters have wave nature. से basis रे C equals to h nu कहले, energy equals to h nu कहले, relate करले wave सहित. Another person आसले जे कि डी ब्रोग्लीस इक्वेशन derive करले. Another person आसले जे डी ब्रोग्लीस इक्वेशन बाहर करले. तापर हमें डिस्कस करले जे मैटर्स हैव डुअल नेचर, दैट मे हैव पार्टिकल नेचर, मे हैव वेव नेचर. से नेचर को ने कि स्क्रोडिंजर को वेव इक्वेशन देले, दैट इज psi जेहेतु हमें फाइंड कले जे मैटर्स पाखरे दीटा नेचर अछि, डुअल नेचर अछि, इट मे हैव मैटर पार्टिकल नेचर और मे हैव वेव नेचर. सेति पय हमें स्क्रोडिंजर हमको गोटे वेव बा मैथमेटिकल डेरिवेशन देले, दैट इज psi इक्वल्स टू a sin 2 pi x by lambda. एटी psi का को डिनोट करछि, psi इज द वेव फंक्शन. psi हमको डिनोट करछि वेव फंक्शन को. वेव फंक्शन माने कोन, जते बेला हम क्वांटम स्मॉल पार्टिकल्स कथा कहउछे, जस्ट लाइक इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, प्रोटॉन्स, से माने जते मूव करूछंती सेमानकर पॉसिबिलिटीज पाइबार पॉसिबिलिटीज को हम एठी डिस्कस करबा. ए होछि हमर कांस्टेंट, लैम्बडा इज द वेवलेंथ एंड पाई इज द कांस्टेंट, x इज द पोजीशन. ताको नै कि हम डिराइव करबा. नाउ further हम डिस्कस करियो taking the derivative with respect to x. consider जे एठी जो इलेक्ट्रॉन बा जो पार्टिकल अछि से गोटे बॉक्स भीतर वन डायमेंशनल बॉक्स भीतर अछि, दैट कि x एक्सिस रे अछि. नॉर्मली एटा 3 डायमेंशन रे रहिबा कथा, बट वी आर कंसीडरिंग दैट द पार्टिकल इज अलोंग x एक्सिस. से बेसिस रे हम फर्स्ट यार डेरिवेशन करिबा. देन इफ यू विल फाइंड d psi by dx because derivative of this now derivation रे constant term बाहर को आसी, that we will get a sin रो derivative होची cos, so we will get cos 2 pi x upon lambda. Now जो ब्रैकेट अछि that is also a function of x, सेत में यार डेरिवेटिव बाहर करिबा, that we will get 2 pi upon lambda. So our answer is like this: 2 pi upon lambda a cos 2 pi x by lambda. Now taking again derivation with respect to s, हमें पाएगा d square psi by dx square equals to 2 pi by lambda constant ଅଛି, so it will be out. A is the constant here, so it will be here. Now cos ର derivative होची minus sin, so we will get minus sin 2 pi x by lambda into again bracket रो derivative पाइबा हमें 2 pi upon lambda. Now this into this minus को हमें बाहर पाएगा, so what we will get minus 4 pi square by lambda square into a sin 2 pi x by lambda. Now we can starting रे हमें जब इक्वेशन 1 रोचे, इक्वेशन 1 रो वैल्यू को मुझे देती पुट करेगी, what I will get, this is the value of psi, so we will find minus 4 pi square by lambda square psi. Okay, then हमें को लेफ्ट साइड पर आने, we will find that d square psi by dx square plus 4 pi square by lambda square psi equals to 0. This is our equation number 2. This is the wave function derivation for electron along x axis. Now consider the electron is present in 3D box. So what be our further equation? जदि हमें ताको 3 डायमेंशन कथा डिस्कस करिबा, ता माने हमर पार्टिकल along x axis, y axis and z axis हमें डिस्क्राइब करिबा. So हमर इक्वेशन हे जिवो d square psi by dx square plus d square psi by dy square d square psi by dz square plus 4 pi square by lambda square psi equals to 0. This is our main equation. Now derivative is an operator, ताको जदि हमें एवढे भी लिखि परिबा that d square by dx square d square by dy square d square by dz square psi plus 4 pi square by lambda square psi equals to 0. The total को हमें commonly कहि परिबा one operator, that is called Laplacian operator. Laplacian operator ର symbol ଟି will del square psi plus 4 pi square by lambda square psi equals to 0. This is our another equation. Then I will proceed करूँगा. देखो हमें इक्वेशन नंबर 4 दो. Okay. Now हमें जब डी ब्रोग्लीस इक्वेशन को देखियो, हमें जब डी ब्रोग्लीस इक्वेशन को डिराइव करने का है, so according to Albert Einstein, matter has particle nature ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସେ କହିଲେ E equals to mc square. According to Planck, matter have wave nature. That's why E equals to h nu. From above two equations, we can write that mc square equals to h nu. आमे जाने छे nu रो वैल्यू होची c upon lambda. Cancelling c from each side, we will get mc equals to h by lambda. So we will get that lambda equals to h by mc. Now, what is c? C is the speed or velocity of light. जदि आमे गोटे सब्सटेंस रो वेलोसिटी और स्पीड को लिखुचे एनी अदर पार्टिकल पाए ए स्पीड पाए हमें v लिखि परिबा. सो आवर न्यू इक्वेशन विल बी h upon mv. नाउ आमे लैम्बडा रो वैल्यू पाइले h upon mv. जदि आमे यार वैल्यू इक्वेशन 4 रे पुट करिबा, व्हाट विल बी आवर इक्वेशन? दिस इज द de Broglie's equation. हमारे इक्वेशन 4 थिला जे del square psi plus 4 pi square by lambda square psi equals to 0. Now हमें वैल्यू पाइले जे del square psi plus 4 pi square lambda रो वैल्यू थिला h by mv whole square psi equals to 0. So our equation will be del square psi plus 4 pi square into mv whole square divided by h square psi equals to 0. Putting this equation 5. Now we know that kinetic energy equals to half mv square. जदि हम एथरे both side रे mass multiply करी, what I will get mass into kinetic energy equals to half m square v square. 2 के प्रूफ नहीं आसले हमें पाइबे 2m into kinetic energy that is equals to mv whole square. जार वैल्यू हमें एठी पुट करि परिबा. और mass into velocity is also known as momentum. हमें kinetic energy जाकर momentum रो वैल्यू भी पुट करि परिबा, जोटा कि हमें later on equation देखिबा. So putting the value of mv whole square in equation 5, we will find what? Del square psi plus 4 pi square by h square 2m into kinetic energy psi equals to 0. 2 into 4 8 pi square n by h square kinetic energy psi equals to 0. From the law of conservation of energy, we know that the total energy of the universe is constant. That's why from the law of conservation of energy, we know that total energy equals to potential energy plus kinetic energy. Total energy को हमें consider करो से E, potential energy is the V plus kinetic energy. So we will find that the kinetic energy is the difference of total energy and potential energy. Now putting this value in equation 6, we will get del square psi plus 8 pi square m by h square into e minus b psi equals to 0. और हमें जब डेल स्क्वायर रो वैल्यू जोटा कि लैप्लासियन ऑपरेटर तार जब हम वैल्यू पुट करबा इक्वेशन विल बी लाइक दिस d square psi by dx square plus d square psi upon dy square plus d square psi by dz square plus 8 pi square m by h square e into v into psi equals to 0. This is our Schrodinger wave equation for 3-dimensional box. Now, if we further proceed kariba, what we will get? Let's see. Now, I am separating this part into right side. So, our equation will be equals to minus 8 pi square m by h square into e minus v psi. Separating this term to left side, we will get h square by 8 pi square m into del square psi equals to e minus v whole psi. हमें जाने जे we know what h by 2 pi equals to h cross. h by 2 pi ର value होची h cross. जदि मैं इट पुट करेबी what I will get h by 2 pi whole square, that is h cross square. So I can find that minus h cross square by 2m into del square psi equals to e psi minus v psi. Now separating the v psi to the left side, I will get minus h cross square by 2m del square psi plus v psi equals to e psi. So our equation will be this total part is also known as the Hamiltonian operator. तो तापे हमें symbol use कर सकते that h cap psi equals to e cap psi, that is denoted as operators. Now the question is, what is function and what is operator? जिते बड़े हमें कौन सी प्रकार रो terms use करूचे to do what in mathematics, that is called function. And when we are using specific symbols to do some mathematical functions are called operator. Now, if I am writing 2x, it means जते बड़े मैं कोनोसी भी number कहूची 2x time, माने we have to multiply, but it is not a symbol, so it is a function. Now, if I am writing x square, माने मतलब ଗୋଟେ number squares बाहर करे अछि, cubes बाहर करे अछि, एटी कोनोसी प्रकार symbols use हो नाही. So these are called functions. Simultaneously, if I am writing root of x, so root over means actually x to the power half. So as I am using the symbol of root over here, so it is an operator here, but half is a function. तो जते बडा कोनोसी प्रकार साइन यूज करूचे और सिंबल यूज करूचे ताको हमें ऑपरेटर कहूचे. सो सेमली ये टोटल गुडा फंक्शन पाई गुडा ऑपरेटर पाई मु गुडा सिंबल ऑपरेटर यूज करी, सिंगल ऑपरेटर, दैट इज हैमिल्टोनियन, सेति पाई आपको कहा गला ऑपरेटर. नेक्स्ट हमें डिस्कस करिबा अलजेब्रा ऑफ ऑपरेटर्स. ओके, एबे हमें डिस्कस करिबा ऑपरेटर्स रो कोन रूल्स अछि, कोन फंक्शंस अछि, ता विषय में डिस्कस करिबा. सो रूल नंबर 1 हम कहूची, इफ the sum of two operators alpha and beta operating on a function f of x. Rule number 1, if sum of two operators, that is alpha cap and beta cap, are operating on function f of x, then we can say that the alpha will operate first on function x, then beta will operate on function f of x. So our formula will be like this: alpha cap f of x plus beta cap f of x. So this is our first rule for operators. Consider, I am writing like this: x square plus d by dx of function 2x square plus 3x. Sorry, 2x square. Now, first this will multiply with this. It means x square into 2x square plus derivative of 2x square. On solving this, this will be your 2x cube plus 4x. This is our answer. Now, let's see what is the rule number 2. Rule number 2 कौन कहूची? Now the additive operation is always commutative. The additive operators are always commutative. Commutative माने we can change the position. What does it mean? जदि हम पाखरे दुईटी operator, let's say two operators are there, alpha cap and beta cap, and I am writing additive operators माने addition होगा on the function f of x. Then I can write that beta plus alpha of f of x. यार माने होची ताको हमें उल्टे की लिखी परिबा, that is called commutative. So operation additive operators are commutative in nature. Let's see. हमें अभी का बाहर करते ले x square plus d of derivative of x. रो 2x square function नहीं थे जहाँ वैल्यू हमको आस्तेला sorry x plus जहाँ वैल्यू हमको फर्स्ट मिले थे 2x cube plus 4x. अबे जब मैं ताको उल्टा दिए commutative करे, what will be our function? d by dx plus x square of 2x square. So our answer will be 4x plus 2x cube, which is remaining same. So that's why additive operators are commutative in nature. Now we will find the rule number 3. Rule number 3 goes the product of two operators operating on the function f of x. Then we can write as follows. Just consider two functions are in the form of product which works on the function of x. Then what will happen? The first it will operate on the function. First beta will operate on function of x. Then it will operate on alpha. So we will say that alpha will operate just before operating the beta. So जदि हमारे पाखरे दुईटी ऑपरेटर प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म रे f of x रो अछि तो फंक्शन रो नियरेस्ट ऑपरेटर फर्स्ट ता ऊपर ऑपरेट करिवो, देन अल्फा विल ऑपरेट. What consider mo pakhare x d by dx of x square अछि यार माने होची फर्स्ट x into d by sorry d by dx of x square derivative of x square माने होची 2x so our answer will be x into 2x that is 2x square but simultaneously जब मैं उल्टे दिए that is d by dx of x into x square या माने होची फर्स्ट ये मल्टीप्लाई हबो that is d by dx of x cube so our answer will be 3x cube so that we will do here now I will solve some problems in the book that in the first question from the x d by dx of operating on the function 2x square plus 3x plus 1 so amorati this is our alpha this is our beta and this is our function f of x so on the basis of third rule derivative will operate on first function of x then x or alpha will operate on the operator now x derivative of 2x square our answer is 4x plus 3x is 3 and derivative of constant is 0 now our answer is 4x square plus 3x similarly second question हम करेंगे that is d square by dx square plus 2 of d by dx operating on the function of 4x cube plus 3x square plus 6 now this is the alpha cap this is the beta cap plus and this part is our function of x now this is the first rule we have considered the mean alpha will operate on function of x then beta will operate on function of x then we will add it see d square by dx square of 4x cube plus 3x square plus 6 plus 2 of d by dx 4x cube plus 3x square plus 6 taking the derivative first we have to take the first derivative then we will discuss about second derivative so d by dx right now first derivative 4x cube that is 4 3 is 12 x square 3 2 is 6 x constant for derivative that is 0 derivative of x to the power n formula like that is d by dx n this is the formula nx n minus 1 we can see it is power of 3 4 3 is 12 n minus 1 3 minus 1 2 2 after 3 2 is 6 2 minus 1 1 okay similarly two derivative of this 12x square 6x plus 0 now taking the second derivative of this part 2 12 are 24 x 2 minus 1 1 6 x derivative 1 plus 2 2 12 are 24 x square 2 6 are 12x so our answer is 24x square plus 12 24 36x plus 6